there's something so constant in God, and when everything around us changes, like God is the one constant thing, and His word is constant. His word is true and it's faithful. My name is Jay. I'm from one of the worship leaders at Hilllsong London. Been in Hilllsong for 22 years now. Yeah.
Yeah, my name's Ian. I'm one of the musicians with Hilllsong London as well.
My name's Megan and I'm one of the photographers.
My name is Sam Sandiga Baba. I'm from the Kingdom of Eswatini.
So, Karibu Kenya.
Karibu Kenya.
Karibu Kenya.
Karibu Kenya.
Yes. So maybe we can start maybe by you telling us, like maybe what should people look out for Saturday? What have you prepared for us? Because a lot of people love you guys here, a lot we are getting very good feedback, and everyone is eagerly waiting for Saturday. So probably you can start by letting us know, like what should we expect from Hilllsong London?
Yeah, I mean we're so excited about Saturday, our first time as Hilllsong London in Nairobi in Kenya, and just can't wait for Saturday night. So we definitely encourage anyone who wants to be part of that to come along. But I think we're so excited about bringing the opportunity to bring people together from all over the city and from wherever else people are coming from. And really the purpose of the night is, ultimately it's about worshiping Jesus. Like we are all Christians, and we're all part of church. We all serve and volunteer in our church, Hilllsong Church, on Sundays, and what we're doing essentially is taking what happens every Sunday at home in Hilllsong London, actually taking it outside of the four walls of the context of London, and actually bringing it into other cities, other nations. And we just have the absolute privilege this week of being in Nairobi, and just cannot wait for actually what's going to take place. And I really hope people come expectant. You're going to hear songs that you know and love, that you'll be familiar with, but actually more than about the songs, and way more than, it is certainly not about us, but it is about coming together and worshiping Jesus. That's really our sole purpose. That's our what we're here to do, and we just want everyone, as many people as possible, to actually come and be part of that with us. Yeah, I think the people there'll be many people that will come, and we hope so. But for people who are maybe on the fence, a bit not quite sure, I think hopefully people come and they leave with a sense of hope. That would be something that we would love, and because the songs that we sing, they're worship songs. They're to God. They're about God, and when we sing them together, hopefully it instills a sense of hope, that there actually is hope for the future. There is hope in this world, even though we may look around the world of some of the crazy stuff that is happening, but there actually is still hope, and that hope really only comes from Jesus. So everything that we do is about pointing people towards Jesus, who is hope, who is the source of hope, who is the source of life. And I'd say if you're at home and you're not sure, and you just need some hope in your life, I would say come along, be open, be expectant, to be changed, to not us change you, but to allow God to change you.
So I think what I would love to do at this point, because we have people from various media houses in Kenya, so I would want to request the team that is here to maybe ask you a couple of questions.
Okay.
Then.
Okay. You might need to speak up because it's quite noisy back here.
Yeah.
So my name is Edgar. My first question is, when you check on your channels, also YouTube, the last time you published a song that is back, that is a year, and most of the people are really eager to see exactly the current event that you guys are going to have it. How is it going to be? Because most of the time they're not really listening, like they're not really seeing that you releasing another track so far when they check.
I mean, we've not been here before as Hilllsong London, so this is our first time coming here. So we do we do worship nights in different cities, and many of the songs that we sing in the different cities will be the familiar ones that people love, but there's always something unique that happens in the night. And there's always something special that takes place in every single night. And so we're just believing that it's not, you can, if people want to watch YouTube channels and reference that, they're more than welcome to, but I'd say there's nothing like being in an environment together with other people and actually all worshiping together. It's one thing to watch something, but it's another thing to actually be part of it and participate there in person. That's a huge difference.
So we have seen most of the artists currently, I think they're changing from worship songs to secular. And the first thing that you normally say is that it's not working for them. They're not earning anything for these are like worship songs. You guys as a team, how have you guys been able to just maintain the status that you guys are just doing worship songs and you're not changing from other things?
Yeah, I mean, we're a church. Everything comes back to the fact that we're a church, and we're not an artist as such. The songs that have come out of Hillsong have gone far and wide, and people resonate. They recognize the songs, and so everything for us comes back to about helping people worship, and so we will never kind of deviate from that, because that's our purpose. We're a church, and we want to help people worship. So that's our primary goal. That's our primary purpose.
So we have also seen this Mr. Kababa who is with you guys. Are you guys planning also to do something with his?
I mean, we're looking forward to seeing this great guy on Saturday night. So yeah, it's going to be amazing.
Local gospel music artists who might be listening what would be a word of encouragement to them, as there have been increased cases of gospel artists moving from the gospel industry back to the secular industry, and it's bringing a form of mistrust or a form of hopelessness in the strength of the gospel industry globally.
Yeah, I to be honest, I don't think it would be fair of me to comment on other artists' decisions, because I think that's kind of not for me to speak into. All I can speak into is really kind of what I believe our mission is when it comes to worship and when it comes to serving people. And God places people in different lanes, and He'll open different doors. And I think it's up to people to use wisdom and discernment to figure out which doors are the right doors to walk through. But God still moves. God can still move in every marketplace, in every forum. It's not just limited to one sphere of music. God can still speak in every sphere of music that there is, helping people point people back to Jesus.
Also, now that you've enjoyed just a few hours that you've been in Kenya, maybe moving forward, do you want to maybe collaborations with the Hilllsong Church in Kenya as it's
I mean, watch out for what happens. All I can say, watch out for what happens. There could be things happening at some point. So yeah.
It's your first time in Kenya, right?
It's my first time in Kenya.
So maybe what I would love to ask you, how does it feel? I don't know, ever been to London? You ever been to London?
No,
This is the first time.
no, only on YouTube and all other channels.
So how does it feel for you now that you've been sharing this information with what is in store for us as Kenyans from you, and also how does it feel mainly starting on the same platform?
Yes. First and foremost, I think it's an honor. And when I heard about the show, the first thing that struck my mind was that Nairobi, the Kenyans are very lucky to have Hilllsong coming to Kenya. I think most countries would want that to happen. I think personally myself, it still remains a shock. I'm still shocked I'm sitting with them. I'm a God-fearing man. When I see Hillsongs always singing, there's this kind of a dimension of God that they always bring. We hear different kind of music, gospel artists all the time, but there's this way that they use to minister. I think it said it earlier on that for them it's all about church. I think those boundaries have actually been very important to their music. They inspire a lot of people. I still maintain it that Kenya is very lucky, Nairobians are very lucky to have Hillsong here. I'm honored myself. I'm honored.
Baba, you just released a song that is Lelele Maswati.
Yes.
Most of the people are really, I think they're really watching this song and also playing it and all of that. What really transpired you to come up with this kind of idea and also have this Lelele Maswati song?
I'm a poet. I believe in the divinity of God Almighty, but I'm also inspired by nature. So at some point in time as a musician, there comes a point where it's not about you, it's all about your country. So Lelele Maswati comes from there. It just talks about us as a kingdom. Remember, kingdom, we always think most of the time us as Swatini, that if you read the Bible, when God sent Jesus' first assignment, he said, I'm here for the kingdom of heaven. So Eswatini is a country where we call ourselves the jewel of God. We believe in God. We believe that there is no other God on earth. There is only one God who is a Trinity, God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit. So Lelele Maswati, in the lyrics, we're just speaking about the fact that we thank God Almighty for who we are, where we come from, and we also hope and we know that the next coming years will be easy for us so long as we don't move away from God Almighty.
So maybe as you wind up, I'd like to invite you to questions and then we wind up.
Okay.
Maybe as ministers of the word, what motivates you as a gospel artist to pose out not just music, but music that can be able to help people in certain seasons that they might face? Because obviously the various songs that you produce, songs can minister to certain issues, and maybe you can expand on it from Hilllsong London perspective, then also as an artist.
Yeah. I mean, there's seasons in everything, right? There's seasons in life, and we've seen the world, even in the last few years, change so much with various events and things happening. And I think there's something incredible there's something so constant in God. And when everything around us changes, like God is the one constant thing, and His word is constant. His word is true and it's faithful. And I think the message within the songs should, hopefully it reflects that. That when things do shake, when things change, whether it's in home life, in family, in work, globally, when things change, and they will continue to change over the years and over time, that there is one thing that we can actually set our hope upon, and that's Jesus, and that's everything that He's done for us. And it's so great when everything's, because we can get shaken by things, by events around the world that happen, and fear can be instilled. But actually, the fact that we have God who is faithful, who is constant, who He never changes. The Bible says, the word says the same yesterday, today, and forever. And so we can kind of put our hope in that, and hopefully actually that comes through in the songs, that actually, despite everything, despite madness in life and chaos around us, that actually there is still hope, and there is a constant hope. Yeah. Hey, we're Hilllsong London, and we're going to be at Carnival Grounds on Saturday night. We would love for you to join us. The gates open at 5:30. I think the night starts at 6 o'clock. But we would love for you to be there. It definitely would not be the same without you. So come.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.